before we get off of Sandoval, the part that I felt was just like, that motherfucker, was when she said that the scene that they filmed together at her apartment, when she brought up,
yes,
why did you film me without my knowledge? And he said, because I wanted you to see how beautiful you looked. Well, I hate men. Sometimes, not all men. I just
so manipulative, so conniving,
so manipulative,
gaslighting,
all of it. Oh my God, all of it. Like, actually, like, I feel like my blood pressure is rising. Like this.
No, please don't go into labor right now.
Like, I truly feel
you'll never forget that Sandoval sent you into labor.
Oh
you must stop contracting your vagina muscles.
True. Oh my God. Could you imagine writing that in my baby's baby book? Okay. So when she asked about that and he said, I wanted you to see how beautiful you looked. And then after the scene wrapped, the fact that he got mad and said, why did you say that to me on camera? You're going to make me look bad. And then went and threatened production and said, I won't film anymore unless you take that out. And they did. And they did.
And they did.
That hurt. Like it hurt for like women everywhere. Like women everywhere. I was just like, come on. Like, we're still doing this shit. Like that happened all the time on Vanderpump Rules.
Right.
When I was there. All the time. There were so many times that I remember crying to producers and being like, you guys have covered for certain people that have done really dark things.
Poorly behaved men.
Yes,
I'm assuming.
Men that like I can't even be in the same room as some of these of these men, and I'm getting like less screen time because of it, and I'm willing to get less screen time because of it. I'm willing to film less because like this is so unfair and this is so wrong. But at the same time, I thought about it and I was like, would I ever want to like go public with this sort of thing? And I was like, no, because I wouldn't want to ruin everyone's jobs. Like, I wouldn't want to shut down a show that it's not just the cast, it's the crew, it's producers, there are so many people that work on it and love it.
It's a trickle down.
It'll trickle down to so many people that I'm like, I'm tougher than this. Like, I can heal on my own. And I did. And there are so many other female cast members on Vanderpump Rules who have gone through the same thing where production has covered for the dudes. And we've just had to heal ourselves. So like, that was a straight up truth. I know that Rachel told because it's happened before. And like the fact that like Sandoval was able to just like get away with it again was just like, fuck. But like, I also understand that producers have a job to do. Like they want to get him to film more. And so like, if that's what they have to do, it's such like it's so dark. It's like such a fucked up way of like, of working, but I understand why they have to do it sometimes.
But I also feel like from an audience standpoint, right? So it's like, that scene between the two of them, it felt like something was lacking. It wasn't making sense from my viewership perspective. And now when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, of course that makes sense. So I feel like too, like it would have been such compelling reality television to watch that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. But if Sandoval had said,
also robbed.
But if Sandoval,
he robbed everyone.
I agree.
He robbed her of her truth. He robbed production of making an even better scene, and he robbed the audience of what we deserved.
Correct.
That motherfucker.
And yet he still had the audacity to pretend like he was offered a producer role credit. He would never, after pulling that, like you're not going to be offered no. That was just like such a.
Now see, my dumbass believed when she said the thing about the producer credit. So I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he was rewarded for such bad behavior. So he's over here self-producing. You know, there has been rumors. I mean, him and Ariana fought about it at the reunion that they are fighting back and forth, self-produced themselves as a couple.
Right.
So he's been doing this for years, with or without her. Who knows the truth? Then he's doing it this whole season and bullying Raquel is not being able to tell the truth, which I actually think she would have told a lot sooner if she wasn't so scared of him. We talked about this on tour, actually, how you felt like it was her fear of Tom, of of disappointing the one person she had left is why she kept going along with the lie.
Right.
And that she wanted to tell the truth.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then they rewarded him for all the self-producing by making him an actual producer.
Yeah, no.
I was like losing my mind.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
Okay.
Um,